change. Let's change these colors. Let's go here. Okay. I think we're already live. It's been 11 seconds. So, one thing I want to talk about today is how do you know they are the one? So, um, there are many comments or ideas or thoughts on this. Just want to introduce myself first. My name is Melody, and I am with Momentum, making women move forward in their life. It's not time to get stuck. It's not time to quit. Even if you're divorced, even if you're frustrated with your life, your relationships, things like that. I have kids, so I'm warning you, you're going to hear kids running around because that is my life. But I wanted to talk about how do you find or how do you know someone is the one for you, okay? Mind you, marriage takes work, it's hard work. Regardless if they are the one, it's going to be a serious struggle at times, triumph at other times. So that's a warning already. Okay? That's the small lettering on the bottom of this topic. But how do you know they are the one? So, in life, if you go through life, if you're going through life right now and you're dating people and you're going different places, doing the online stuff or doing it the old fashioned way, finding them in bar. I mean, I don't know. There's so many ways to find people now, but people are still not finding compatibility. So, one thing about compatibility is you gotta know who you are first before you gotta find someone else, before you find another person. You gotta know who you are and what you're basically, why you're on this earth and what you're really called to do. So, one of the reasons why I want to bring up this topic is I have a lot of conversations with different people that are in different stages of their life, but they're still frustrated and they have not found the person. So, here are some tips. If you are in school and you have a major, there's some type of direction you're going to, okay? If you are a sociology major, psych major, like all the stages and all the decisions that you make in your life, they lead you to a place, they lead you to a point, and it's all for a reason. Okay, this is my opinion. This is all my opinion. Okay, this is not law, but this is what I've been through and relationships that I've seen succeed and relationships that I've seen fail. If you marry just out of attraction, that's gonna die real quick. That's gonna get old real quick. But if you find a person that you actually enjoy to be around, if you have a relationship, a friendship with, and you also have compatibility, you have a vision, you have goals set together to do things together, it's going to flourish. It's going to succeed if you both keep working at it. So, first thing is obviously you have to be an attractive person. Obviously, that's a good thing, but that's not everything, like I just said. Another thing is finding the person that makes you better. They either add to your life, they multiply in your life, they do not divide or they don't subtract. If your person that you're talking to, they don't like your family, they don't want you to be a part of your family at all, that's not a person that's going to add or multiply in your life. They're going to bring strife. They're going to divide from your life. They're going to divide you from your family. Stay away, run away. If you have a person that is always critiquing you, always finding things that he thinks about you, like, oh, you should change this about yourself, or I don't really like the way you put your hair, or change your nail color. Why do you paint your nails? Cut it. Like someone's trying to change you, someone's trying to force you to be someone completely different. Run away. They do not like you. They probably like parts of you, but they don't like all of you. So run away. So, another thing, if you are dating someone, if you do not have a plan, if you don't have goals, if you don't have a purpose or a destiny that you feel like you've already kind of figured out, don't waste your time dating someone. Because, especially as a girl, the guy is going to try to kind of put their 2 cents in, try to tell you what the plan is for your relationship. That's not a good, healthy relationship, especially to start off. A girl has to come in with goals. A girl has to come in with plans. A girl has to come in with money. A girl has to come in to bring something to the table. You're not coming into a relationship expecting for the guy to make all the money, expecting for him to be the success, and you just stay at home. No, you got to add to him. You got to encourage him. You got to bring something. You got to bring education. You got to know how to cook. You got to bring something to the table, adding to his life. Things that he can't do, you should be able to do. That's the compatibility part. Things that he lacks, you should be strong in. The things that you're weak in, he should be strong in. Do you see what I'm saying? And you guys grow together in the process. So that's just one thing that like I'm noticing is people are dating and they're just wasting their time. They're not really seeking it out. They're not really putting effort or putting time or thought into themselves, and then they don't understand why it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you are wasting your time with someone that you don't even know if you are yourself, and then you're dating someone that is his own person. So before you start dating, come into the relationship knowing that, knowing who you are, knowing what you want to do, knowing what you're called to do, and then as you're pursuing your calling, your destiny, your destiny, your approach, your thing, as you walk on that path, you're gonna look over to the side one day and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, this guy's kind of cute because he's walking on the same path with you. He's pursuing success. He's pursuing, education. He's pursuing something. That's one of my kids. So that's just an encouragement for you. If you want to find the one, you got to find your path first. Walk that path. And as you walk your path, you're going to look over to the side one day and you're going to see someone that's pursuing something as well as you. And hopefully they're greater at it than you are so you can be pulled up. And if they're not, hopefully you're stronger in something that they need from you. So that's one thing, knowing who you are and finding who you are first before you get with someone else. Because right now I have kids, all that other stuff comes and they're just distractions. Kids are not, they can be, but you got to find yourself first and know who you are first and pursue that thing. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions on finding the person, seeking it out, knowing what you're called to do. I think tips that I did to, you know, I'm a Christian, so I prayed and I asked God, like, okay, what am I called to do? What am I gonna do with my life? Why am I alive? What's my purpose? And I began to seek it out. I started fasting. I started praying. I started seeking God and asking Him, like, no, not right now. So just figuring out like what you're called to do and knowing what it is and just keep pursuing it. Keep fighting for your life. And let's just say you haven't found the person yet. Have the courage and have the respect to stay there and stay in the process. That's what I mean by stay there. Stay in the process and really know that God has someone for you. And it's going to be the perfect person and it's going to be at the right time. But you got to get yourself ready. Seek God. Start working towards your goals. And like I said, going through that path, walking that journey, walking that path, and you're going to find the person. I realized it because before my husband, I was dating someone, and he basically gave me all the decisions on what I had to do or what I was going to do. He basically told me this is how you're going to do it, or this is what you're going to do with your life, or this is what we're gonna live here. He just planned out my whole life because I didn't have a plan. So if you have your own plan, a person coming in trying to tell you what the plan is going to be, like if it lines up, you're going to be like, yes, of course, this is what I want to do. If it doesn't line up, you keep moving. So have the courage to keep walking towards your goals. Have the courage to believe in yourself and have the courage and trust that God has the perfect person for you. Be encouraged. Know that God is with you. God is for you. He's not against you. And pursue yourself. Pursue who you are, and you're going to find your way. And as you find your way, you're going to find the person that is going to get that path, the companion. You're going to find your companion, and he's going to add to your life, and he's going to multiply. Never subtract and never divide. Be blessed and know that God is with you.